Is It Me or zombie games should be some of the most simpler to make, but somehow most of them are mid. I mean, I don't think that they're simpler to make. I actually think that I think they could actually at times be more complicated.
Yes,
because of the animations. I mean, why haven't we seen other zombie games that are like Dead Island with the animations?
Well, it all depends on like the situation of the virus. Like it depends like on how you want to go with it. For example, you could have a very nice long interactive stories with good characters in a Walking Dead universe. That could work because it's not really focusing on the zombies. You're more focusing on the story and the situation.
Yeah.
And then you have certain situations where it just seems like there's so much going on to the point where you don't understand it. For example, Back 4 Blood, which is one of my favorite zombie games. The problem is I couldn't get any of my friends to play it because playing by yourself is just suicide.
Yeah.
But it's just like for Back 4 Blood, it just seemed like there was too much going on to feel intrigued. And with games like Dying Light, Dead Island, the Walking Dead games, it just you could be either simple or complicated. It all depends on how you want to write the story.
Yeah, and sometimes like we always talk about State of Decay.
Yes.
I mean, and those zombies, I mean, they're very basic.
Yeah,
you know,
very basic.
For the most part.
You
like,
don't need a lot of like interesting zombies.
As long as you have an interesting world, interesting environments, and things of that nature.
Or something that's repetitive but fun.
Yeah.
Like, for example, with State of Decay, you're always going out to find resources. You're always finding new stuff. You're always meeting new people. You're always doing something while you're out.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with zombie games is like you need something. It can't just be a zombie game. You need something else to make it good.
Right.
For Telltale Games example, you had a very good story with very good characters, very real life scenario. 7 days, you have a constant fear of the horde every week. So you're always you're always out there trying to get better gear, get better stuff. Dying Light has a very good story. Dead Island has always been like, what if a jokester was in a zombie apocalypse? Because it's very jokey. There's a lot of very like jokey themes in both Dead Islands. Very jokey, especially the second one. They went hard into the comedy.
Yeah. No, for sure. No, I'm with you. I just think it depends on what you're going for. Whether, The Last of Us, very, very detail oriented.
That's another good one.
That's just super detailed. But then you got Dead Island was really detailed, but State of Decay. It just depends on what you're trying to build.
It depends on the player and depends on what their goal at the end of the day was for that game.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.